Hey everybody, it's time again to talk about the monthly games lineup for PlayStation Plus users, this time for December. First, I want to quickly say to my US viewers, happy Thanksgiving, have a great meal, hug a loved one, and spend some time reflecting on what you're thankful for this year. I'm thankful for lots and lots of things, including you all. December's monthly games, there's 5 of them this month for some reason. If you're a PlayStation Plus user at any level, each month you get games to claim, you get to keep them. As long as you have your subscription active, you do not need to install them right away. Just claim them, and then you can install them whenever you want. This month, speaking of thankful, I'm really thankful for a lot of the great games that we've gotten from Sony over the past 12 months. December seems kind of like a mixed bag. Adam Michel, the director of game services and content at Sony Interactive Entertainment, authored the blog announcing these and seems really proud of them. And Adam, I'm just going to let you know, these are not it, dog. So I'm going to go really quickly because I want to keep this super short. There are 5 games, and none of them really looked exciting to me. So first, Lego Horizon Adventures. I like Lego games in general. I don't play them anymore, but I do kind of, they have a special little apartment in my heart because they are funny. This one tells the story of Horizon Zero Dawn, and as usual, it's going to add a bunch of comedy. It's going to make it fun and easy to get through the story. You'll play as Aloy, you'll solve some puzzles, you'll fight some enemies. It won't be terribly hard. You'll have a good time. Next, Killing Floor 3. I have no idea what to say about this. It looks like a game as a service type of thing where you run around and shoot hordes of alien invaders with your friends. Not necessarily my style. It's a horror franchise that's been around now for a while. I've never played them, but I also have seen plenty of gameplay that tells me it's probably not for me, but it might be for you. There's a lot of physical movement that's been added to Killing Floor 3 apparently, like dashing and sliding, and I saw some like katana sword play. Looks cool, but for me, my style of gaming is more story oriented, and I just don't think this one has it. Next, the Outlast Trials. I've been recommended the Outlast games quite a bit. This one is a psychological horror where you're trapped inside a sort of a facility where there's a bunch of trials that you have to complete to get out. It's about teaming up with your friends, solving these trials, solving puzzles, escaping enemies, and doing it in a co-op world. One thing I will point out is I saw that a lot of this game occurs in like a night vision color scheme, and personally I think that would get really old. Maybe cool for people who really love playing Dead by Daylight, Friday the 13th, or Texas Chainsaw Massacre. If your group of friends likes that kind of stuff, you might want to try the Outlast Trials. Next, we have Synduality Echo of Ada. Strange name, great looking card. The title card looks really cool. It's got this like boxy looking mech machine that you run around in, but really it's a loot and shoot game. It looks pretty grindy for me. Apparently it's got a pretty good storyline, but from what I read, and I did some quick research on the game, folks say that the gameplay gets old really fast. There's a very limited amount of enemies, and some of those enemies are other players who can just troll you the whole time that you're there. So cool name, great looking concept, probably not a game I'm going to choose to play. Last and maybe least is Neon White. I'm sorry if this is like a cult classic. It's an older game. It's like 3 years old. Older, that sounds funny. It's not that old, but it's an older game, but there is a PS5 version of it, so I'm guessing it has a pretty good following. It's a really fast-paced physical movement puzzle game with some action that's supplemented by cards that you can use as you're moving along. You collect and use these cards for different attacks and different benefits and things like that. Not my kind of game. I'm told that there's some really good voice acting and a pretty compelling storyline, but from the outside looking in, it just doesn't look like the kind of thing that I want to play. All of these games, you know, Horizon Adventures has a 7, Killing Floor is a 7, Outlast is a 7, Synduality Echo of Ada is a 7, Neon White's rated an 8. All of them on IGN fall into that sweet spot category that I'm usually a big fan of. But for me, it's actually the genres of the games that these fall into that make me not very interested. However, if I'm wrong, if there's a game on here that you've played before and you think, you got to play this game, don't judge a book by its cover, let me know. Let me know in the comments which ones are worth playing, which ones you agree are probably not, because I'm thinking that pretty much for everything. Oh, sorry. Coffee bug. Anyway, again, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for watching. And if you're not already, please subscribe. I know a lot of people who watch these videos aren't subscribed, and I'm on my way to 2,000 subscribers. So if you want to be one of the first 2K, now's the day. All right. Thank you. I'll see you next time.